All right, I admit my deck ended up a bit of a mess there, but see if we can't make it work. All right, this looks pretty good to me. Oh wow, that's little does he know it's going to be helping us. So I could do Hate Blade now, but I think we just do the Skull Hunter. Let's make him discard. Get a 2 power guy out there. I like that enough to do it here. Usually they just discard a land, but that's okay. I mean, usually they just discard a land if you play it on turn 2, but I think I still like it more than the Hate Blade play. If he's making us discard or making us mill to get our attendance online earlier, I definitely like that. Um, Fortunately, that land wasn't very good for us anyway. We haven't found our. Oh wow, that holds down the fort pretty well. It's the first time I think I've played against it. I've definitely played it before, but it's the first time I've played against it. Why is he attacking? Doesn't even make sense. All right. I mean, I'm happy he is. It really doesn't make sense that he is. All right, so we get to do Hate Blade, and then next turn we get to drop the Ascendancy, which is going to be a great surprise if he leaves back his Swift Wing. And we're getting close to our attendance as well. Beautiful. All right. I think I'm fairly confident Abzan Ascendancy is the best one. I think it is. Because I'm trying to think of what all the other ones do. The Mardu one's actually pretty good too. I like that. Um, Abzan, I don't know though, man. That is insane. That is an insane effect. Pump your guys, and then when they die, you get more dudes. That is really good. I do like the Mardu one, where it spits out the 1/1s that attack too. That one's pretty brutal. The Temer one, I got a chance to play a couple times. It's certainly not the best one, but it's pretty good. Now we can, I guess, slam an attendance. We also haven't seen our red source yet. Maybe the High Spire Mantis is a bit greedy for this deck. Is he just mono black? What's going on? I'm gonna play the attendance. I didn't have to, but I didn't think I don't mind telling him that information. I might try and find a way to cut the High Spire Mantis to take out a red source to add what color? I don't know. Possibly something else. Like I might cut the Mantis to add a student. He doesn't look aggressive, but uh, maybe I was wrong about Mantis on the splash. And then I can even cut a red source, right? Or I guess I'm only running 4 red sources. If I'm only running 4 red sources anyway, I probably just should run the Mantis. And I can do Harrier or Student. Can also do Loxodon, I guess. How many finishers do I have currently? Attendance, Armament Core. We don't have a ton. I could do the Loxodon. I'd feel like Loxodon's better on the splash than the Mantis would be. It's a little more justifiable with the 5 green sources too. Means I have to morph it to get the full value, but otherwise I'm doing a student, which is a nice 2-drop. And it can attack into the Swiftwing. Let's do Loxodon. I feel like we get more rewards for playing 18 lands if we do the Loxodon, so I'm gonna do that one. I took a long time during deck building. All right, certainly have to mulligan this. I think that was my issue with building this deck. I think I could have made this deck a little bit better if I had just thought about it a little bit more. All right, this hand's actually pretty reasonable. If we draw Ancestor into a green source, I get the green source. So now we just need to find a high toughness guy, and that invocation is going to be pretty good. I feel like we have quite a few high toughness guys, right? Got multiple ancestors, got like armament brigade and stuff. He just played black sources last game. It's interesting. All right, Valley Dash is pretty good. We're building towards a death frenzy, I guess, if nothing else. We're also building towards an unmorphed ponyback brigade, but we're going to get beat down by this Valley Dasher for a little bit. So the question is, I think we do the ponyback brigade, because I'm going to be able to unmorph it by turn 5. He's not playing a morph this turn, which is good. He's got no other plays. That's also good. All right, Scavenger. I wonder if he took out the Altar of the Brood. It's possible. All right, so 2 more turns, and we will need a land drop at some point. Worst case scenario, I guess I can chump or trade at some point with Ponyback to help pay for our Scavenger, but we still need some more resources to make that work as well. I may trade off the Loxodon next turn if it depends. That Valley Dasher did his job. I'm actually debating in my head whether I'd rather trade off the Loxodon or trade off the Ponyback. The advantage of trading off the Ponyback is, wait, why didn't he? That's weird. Oh, there's an Abzantron. That's pretty good too. Yeah, I guess I could pump my ponyback brigade. It's pretty good. But I don't think we have to yet. Let's attack for 2. I'll drop the Loxodon. Although I guess I can Death Frenzy soon, can't I? Hmm. There's a solid debate for what I should do here. I feel like I should just Death Frenzy. So make the trade with the Valley Dasher, but then once he plays something bigger, I'm in a little bit of trouble. I guess I could gain a bunch of life if I have to Death Frenzy when I unmorph this. If I unmorph it. I can also leave it back to block the Valley Dasher, Abzan Charm, pump my guy, which isn't bad either, but I'm trying to think if that's... It also would save it from Death Frenzy. All right, you know what? I just got behind that plan. I'm going to block the Valley Dasher and pump my guy, see if he's got a removal spell. Or an Awaken the Bear or something like that. If he does, it kind of sucks, but at least then if we get a land, we can Death Frenzy and board wipe. But I think Abzan Charming our guy, getting him out of Death Frenzy range, drawing a land, Death Frenzying, and keeping our guy, keeping our 4/4. I feel like that's the best. Not attacking with the Swiftwing. Very interesting. All right. I guess we're just going to kill his guy then. At least we 2-for-1, but I still think the Valley Dasher did his job. So we're just going to, we don't get to pump our guy, but that's all right. We're actually, it just puts us on a slightly different plan. I still think it's fine. I mean, that's much better than the alternative. I pump my guy for 2 and then he awakens the bear. All right, so we got our 5th land, which means I think we're ready to unmorph, I guess, technically. I may just want the Loxodon, though. Because if I get the land, then I'm in unmorph territory. I can also do the Scavenger. This is a solid argument for both. The reason I like the Loxodon player is if I get one more land, I've got a 6/7, which is going to set me up better for Kintree and Death Frenzy. But Scavenger is not bad here either. At some point, I'd like to unmorph this, but it's not very good against his Swiftwing anyway. I'm going to go Loxodon. We're running 18 lands. I'd like that high upside attack with a 6/7 next turn. That is a pretty big upside. I think it's a much bigger upside than spitting out 3 goblins. All right, no plays. I mean, he's not playing a land either. He's leaving the thing back. Let's see if we get our land. No? Mm. Well, I certainly don't want to attack into a pump effect because this guy's got first strike. I think we can arc lightning here. Let's do. If he's got the pump effect, right? Let's just make him play it. That way we don't have to attack into it. Interesting. So why is he leaving his guy back? Okay. Can't play a Scavenger or the. I don't want to play the Kin Tree Invocation either. Maybe he's just waiting for a. Yeah, maybe he was waiting to play Death Frenzy. Could be. Oh. Uh, didn't seem that good. 4 mana to get back here. 2-drop 1/2. That's not even good on this board. His hand must not be very good. Oh, geez. Ascendancy. I think everybody knows what I got to do here. We're gonna end of turn on Morph My Pony Back Brigade. End of his turn. And then we're gonna set up for a nice lethal Abzan Ascendancy the following turn. Could do the Scavenger too, but I like this token play with the Ascendancy a lot more. It seems much more bonkers. Active Treason. Guess I can technically unmorph it. He was gonna see it anyway. All right, so he stole a 2/2 from us. Not too bad. Abzan Ascendancy next turn is probably going to be. I mean, yeah, it's lethal damage. It forces him to chump, too. I think our opponent might be newer. He's not really making the best decisions. Like, I don't know why he wasn't attacking before with the Swiftwing and why he thought attacking with it now was better. So let's play Ancestor, play Ascendancy. Pump team, and that's lethal. All right, I think he was newer. All right, I guess I'll see you guys round 2.